All right, lesson number 7. So we'll warm up with some conversation starters. We'll review the past continuous with the word when. We'll talk about the difference between good and well and our different verb tenses. And then we'll keep practicing with some of these determiners. We'll talk about choices, customer service, and the difference between each and every. Okay? Finish this sentence to start a conversation here. Let's start with you, number 1, Norma. Do you like to play basketball?
Yes, I like to play basketball.
Yeah, good. Tell us about that. Try and talk with some detail here. Tell us about playing basketball.
I like to play basketball, but I don't have a team.
You don't play on a team?
Yeah.
Who do you play basketball with?
With my son and my husband.
Okay. This is open conversation, so everybody can talk here, okay?
I played basketball when I was younger, but just because I am tall, so just for that.
Oh, okay.
Like in middle school or something, yeah.
Yeah. Basketball is my favorite sport to play. I used to play every day.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was pretty good, but I'm short.
Oh.
I'm average height, but for playing basketball, I'm considered short. So yeah, it's a tall people sport.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I were just a little bit taller, it would be better. Good. Who can start a conversation with this phrase?
I always watch football with my family, and we cook some special.
Okay. Do you like the Broncos?
Yeah.
I don't understand that football. That football. I prefer soccer.
It's a complicated sport. There is a lot going on a football field.
See, but I do not understand.
No. Yeah, it's complicated.
Yeah, but it's so fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Who can start a conversation with this sentence?
I exercise.
I exercise sometimes at the morning.
Sometimes in the morning.
In the morning.
Yeah, what time do you like to go exercise?
8.
At 8? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good idea if you can start the day with some exercise. It makes you feel good for the rest of the day. And also to make sure, I'm the same way. I have to do it first thing in the morning, otherwise I won't get it done. Once I start my day, it's hard for me to do that.
Like a 6 a.m.
Yeah.
I prefer in the morning, but earlier.
Where do you go to exercise, Saraí? Do you like to go to the gym, or do you go to a park, or just at your house?
Yeah, I prefer gym, so that's why I do not exercise anymore. Because I can exercise in my apartment, because I don't know, it's difficult.
Yeah. What about you, Norma?
I exercise in the park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right now I go to the park. I like to go run around the park.
Yeah.
During the winter I go to the gym, but in the summer I like to go outside.
I ride a bicycle.
Oh yeah, riding bikes is a great way to exercise. Last weekend I went hiking up in the mountains, but it was
Oh.
also a mountain biking trail. And I really want to go back with a mountain bike and do it on a bike because there were a lot of people doing it and it looked a lot of fun. It looked like
At least you have time to do it.
Who can start a conversation with this one?
When I wake up.
When I can say when I was stretching when I do yoga.
Yeah.
But it's when I do yoga or when I yoga?
If you're in the past tense, I was stretching when I was doing yoga.
Okay, when I was doing okay. Yeah. Well, I was stretching when I was doing yoga.
How often do you practice yoga, Sarai?
Like 6 months, probably. Yeah.
I'm sorry. My question is how often? How often?
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe 3 times a week.
3 times a week? Oh, that's good. I like yoga. Does anybody else practice yoga?
No.
No?
Especially in coronavirus thing.
Yeah, it's a good one. Yoga's a really good one that you can do at home. You can put on a video and kind of follow the video. You don't have to be in person for it.
Yeah. I miss cardio, but I do yoga. So it's
okay. All right. Who can finish this sentence to start a conversation?
The last time when I went dancing was with my friends in Mexico, and it was so fun.
You haven't been dancing since Mexico, Sarai?
But my last times was in Mexico because I went to Mexico in February. Yeah, February.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, that makes sense.
Then. My last time.
Yeah, what kind of dancing?
You know, every music.
Everything, a little bit of everything.
But I always dance in my apartment.
Yeah.
I like to listen to music and dancing and sing and so relaxing.
Clean.
Yeah, and clean.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, good. All right. Vocabulary. So we're going to practice with the words either or, both, to, or neither. Okay? Either or is used in combination when we have an option. Okay? And you can really only have one of these as the answer. You can have either pancakes or waffles for breakfast. We can use either to take the light rail or the bus or get an Uber to downtown. Okay? So when we have multiple options, we can start with the word either, and then for each additional option, we use or. And there's really no limit to this. Typically, you talk about 2 or 3 things at a time, but you could add more options. Either is positive and can be used when both options are equal in value. I can offer you either Coke or Pepsi. Either drink is fine with me. So you can use this in the answer as well. When you say this, either drink is fine with me, it means I drink both Coke and Pepsi, or the choice doesn't really matter. They're both the same. You can bring chips or drinks to the party. Either would be great. Either is also used like the word to in negative sentences. Okay, so in a positive statement, we could say, we have a dog. Oh, I have a dog too. I don't have a car. And the conversation partner would say, oh, I don't have a car either. To say I don't have a car too would be incorrect in English. Although technically it means the same thing. It's an agreement. Neither can also be used like the word to in negative sentences, but only in the informal short form. Okay? I don't have a car. Conversationally, it would be acceptable to say me neither. Me neither. We hear this often. Me neither. To say I don't have a car neither is incorrect. You could say I don't have a car either, but if you say neither, you have to say me neither. Me too. I love French bakery. Yes, me too. Not plus either. I don't like seafood. I don't like it either. Me neither. I don't like fly fishing. Me neither. So we can see how kind of these choices, we have different choices in the way that we phrase things in English with these words. Let's practice. Danya, let's start with you. Ask number 1 to Sarai.
Sarai, do you like football or basketball more?
I like football more than basketball.
All right, Sarai, number 2.
Do you prefer tea, coffee, or hot chocolate with breakfast?
Norma?
I prefer hot chocolate with breakfast. Dania, after class, we would either go for a coffee, go for a beer, or go to dinner. Which would you prefer?
I prefer go to dinner. Number 4, Sarai. Kids either look like their mom or their dad. Who do you look more like?
I don't know. It's a mix.
Yeah.
It's a mixed. What do you normally drink at parties, Norma?
I drink soda.
Liar.
Go ahead, Norma, number 6.
Dania, this weekend I will either go dancing, hang out with my friends, or go to the mountain. What choices of activities do you have this weekend?
I will either read a book or watch movies.
Good. Really good way to use that in the answer.
Sarai, I like to play either basketball or baseball on Fridays. What do you like to do for exercise?
For sports, I prefer volleyball for exercise, but I like to walk or run around the park.
Good.
How do you usually get to downtown, Norma?
By the car.
You go by car? Nice.
Yes.
All right, good. All right. Moving on along, the past continuous in the word when. So the past continuous is it's a tense, it's a time in English when there's an action that's ongoing in the past. Okay, we don't really know when it starts or when it stops. However, we can use this word when to show an interruption to that activity, and that's usually done in the simple past tense. So we've got a few examples for you. I was talking with James when the telephone rang. So the first part of this is in the past continuous. I was talking. We split the clause with the word when, and then our second activity is showing the interruption, and this is the simple past tense, rang. Okay? The telephone rang, and that interrupted me when I was talking with James. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. Angelica was playing tennis when the plane took off. Bob was painting windows when it started to rain. Laura was doing the laundry when Megan walked in. My English class was just starting when I arrived at school. All right, the structure can also work in the opposite order. For example, you can start by saying when, and then the simple past, and then add the past continuous. When Megan walked in, Laura was doing the laundry. You could say that backwards. Laura was doing the laundry when Megan walked in. Both are correct. When I arrived at school, my English class was just starting. Let's practice. Number one, Danya.
Yesterday, I was preparing dinner when I realized I didn't have any onions.
Good. Number two, Sarai.
The the kids was playing in the
Kids
garden.
were playing.
Oh yeah. The kids were playing in the garden when I suddenly back in terrain back in. Oh, I forgot that word.
Yeah, began.
Oh yeah, began. Yeah. Thank you.
Norma, number three.
I was practicing the guitar when my girlfriend came home.
Good.
We were studying when our friend Karen suddenly showed up.
Good.
Aaron was working in his room when his friend called him.
Good.
When I last saw my friends, they were, I don't know the word gamble.
Yeah, they were gambling.
What is gamble?
Apostar.
Oh, we're gambling on the slots.
Yeah. Okay, good. Very good. All right, let's keep it going. Now you're going to complete this in your own words, okay? Number one, Dania.
I was working on my homework when my husband called me.
Good.
Marisa was studying for her final exam when I don't know, for her final exam when Well, Marisa was studying for her final exam while she watched TV.
There you would have to say while she was watching TV.
Oh. While she's watching.
Yeah. Remember, this is to show, so when you use the word while, that's to show two simultaneous actions at the same time. When we use the word when, it's to show an interruption. Marissa was studying for her final exam when the power went out, when it started to rain, when her mom came home, something like that.
Okay.
Number 3, Norma?
We were hiking up Mountain Evans when the rain starts. When was the rain start?
When it started to rain, yeah. When it started to rain, or when the rain started, that's also acceptable. Number 4, Dania.
My husband and I were watching Transformers when my little son fell down.
Good.
Melanie and Sharon were running at the park when they saw an accident.
My parents were sleeping when the fire
Started, yeah.
started.
Good.
Jack was painting when the parents came to visit.
When his parents came to visit, good.
When his parents.
Very good, very good.
I was eating dinner when someone called in my door.
When someone knocked on my door?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, okay, yeah. When someone knocked on my door, or when someone rang the doorbell, good.
Okay.
The children was playing video games when his mom
The children were playing.
were playing video games when his mom turned off the TV.
When their mom.
When
Children
their
is
mom.
plural. Remember, children is 2 or more.
Oh yeah, when their mom.
When their mom
The
turned off the
children
TV.
were
All right,
their mom.
go ahead.
Peter was waiting for the bus when he fell off.
When he When what happened, Norma? I don't understand.
When he fall off or fell.
When he fell down?
Yeah, I think so.
When he fell down, yeah. Okay. All right, good. Number 1, Danya, tell us about an experience where you had bad customer service.
One time I went to the store to return a TV because it doesn't work, and the cashier was unfriendly and very racist.
The person working at the store was unfriendly and racist?
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Why do you think the person was racist?
because speaks Spanish she doesn't like to speak Spanish. Some I don't know how it's played. She was a Latin person, but she doesn't speak in Spanish.
Why would that make the person racist?
Because she told us we have an American and we need to learn English.
What does that have to do with race?
I don't know. For me, it's racist.
That's not racist. Racist is because of the color of your skin.
Oh, okay.
She might have been xenophobic, but if she was Latina and you were Latina, that's not racist. That's not racist.
Well, yeah.
How do you know she spoke Spanish? Because there's a lot of Latinos here in the United States that do not speak Spanish.
Because my daughter and I speak in Spanish. My daughter and I were speaking Spanish.
Okay.
And she knows the conversation between my daughter and I. She knows.
She understood the conversation?
Yeah.
But she refused to speak Spanish to you?
Yeah.
I don't understand that. That doesn't make any sense.
Some people.
I'm sorry
Yeah.
that you had to go through that experience. That's really bad customer service.
Yeah.
There's no reason for that at all. So, did you complain to the manager?
Yeah.
Good.
The supervisor came and helped us.
Yeah. I hope that person got fired because that's unacceptable.
Yeah.
There is no rule for speaking a language here in the United States. We have English is not the official language. I've had people say that to me before, and I laugh when that happens because I'm American, and I tell them I can speak whatever language I want to speak because I'm American.
Actually, that is common in the border, because some customs, the police officers are Latins, but they don't like speak Spanish.
Yeah.
So they force you. It's correct. They force you to speak English, or but
it's not legal. That is actually illegal. That's called discrimination. You're not allowed to do that here in the United States. But a lot of people do it, and it's wrong.
Yeah.
Yep. If that ever happens again, you can tell them with 100% confidence that you're protected by the First Amendment and you're allowed to speak whatever language you want to speak. And then I complain to a manager immediately. You can file a lawsuit for that sort of thing here. You can talk to a lawyer and file a lawsuit. That's illegal here in the United States. It disgusts me every time I hear stories like that. But to be clear, it's not racism. That's not racism.
Okay.
Yeah. I hear the term racism used way too much. Okay? That is not racism.
It's different. It's a different mean racist.
Yeah.
By color of the skin, or
racism directly has to do with the color of your skin. I'm white, you're brown, he's black, whatever. That's racism. What you're talking about is xenophobia. Xenophobia is where people discriminate against immigrants or foreigners, and that's called xenophobia. Okay. Tell us about an experience, Sarai, number 2. Tell us about an experience where you had good customer service.
The other day I bought some soup and when I opened my soup, I saw her
Oh,
and I need to back to restaurant and
You needed to go back to the restaurant?
yeah and
Go back.
yeah, I
Go
need
back.
to back. I
Yeah,
need to.
you can't say back by itself. Back is la espalda, right? So you needed to
Okay.
go back. Go back means to return.
Okay, I need to. Oh, I can say I returned.
I returned to the restaurant or I went back.
I returned to the restaurant and uh, they. I forgot to be honest. How do you say ellos se portaron or they were?
They behaved.
Yeah, they behave so cool or so polite.
They were very polite, okay?
Yeah, the manager give me another soup, but with another soup and my money back.
Yeah, a
oh,
lot of times a restaurant will do that because
Yeah.
that's really bad when somebody gets their hair or something like that. Okay, good. Norma, can you tell us about a time when someone was helpful to you at a store?
Um, I think the last time was a person helpful to find a swimming pool in the store.
I'm sorry? Say that one more time.
Somebody was helpful in the store to find the swimming pool.
The swimming pool at a store? I don't understand.
I was looking for that.
The pool, the little pool for your kids.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, you were trying to buy a kiddie pool.
Yeah.
A small, okay, I understand now. You were trying to buy a pool, a kiddie pool.
mhm.
And what happened? Tell us about that.
I asked somebody for help to find one, but she went to the um, to the place to find, but she said they don't have anymore.
Okay. So what was helpful about the situation?
To take me to the place they put the things.
Oh, so she was helpful because she actually took you to the display.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's always very helpful when somebody actually walks with you and says, this is where it is, right? Good
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, because somebody sometimes we ask for help and then they just send you alone.
Yeah. Can you tell us about a time someone was rude to you at a store, Danya?
one time I went to Walmart and my husband was wearing a new boots,
Okay.
and the security at the store think he stole the boots.
No.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Oh,
I'm so
But I had my receipt in
yeah.
my purse and show him, and that's it. But was horrible.
Wow. Okay. Sarai, can you tell us about a time when you received exceptional service at a restaurant?
One time in Mexico, in a restaurant, I was eating, and one of the I forgot, how do you say, meseros?
Servers?
Service. Um, one of them gave me flowers.
Really?
Oh.
Yes, and I say, what? I am a wrong person. And no, he say, just because your smile is so pretty, and that's it. And I say, thank
Ah.
you so much.
That's sweet. That's very nice.
Mhm.
Norma, tell us about a time when you received awful service at a restaurant.
What is awful?
Terrible.
Mm, um, I don't remember
Nope.
one.
You don't remember getting awful service? Okay, that's good. What about you, Danya? Can you tell us about a time where you got awful service at a restaurant?
When I went to a Mexican restaurant, one time my husband ordered a steak. Done steak is when it's
Well done.
Well
uh-huh.
done.
And they cook. No, they doesn't cook. The steak was black,
I'm sorry.
and
They
the steak was bloody, or ¿cómo se dice?
oh, they didn't cook it. It was raw.
Yeah,
The steak
Huh?
was
yeah.
raw. Oh,
Yeah.
And my husband was mad.
yeah. Wow, that's strange.
Yeah, but they changed the plate for another well done cook.
Oh. Yeah, when I never understand it sometimes when you ask for a steak well done and they don't cook it all the way. A lot of
Mhm.
times, chefs are hesitant to overcook a steak because you can always cook it more. But if you cook it too much, you can't undo it. So that's actually a fairly common thing when it comes to ordering steak at a restaurant, that they normally cook it less than what you ask it for, just in case,
Okay.
Sarai, do you think people in the service industry should be polite at all times?
Well, yeah,
Yeah, I agree. They should be polite at all times.
of course.
That's why they're in the service industry, to provide
Yes.
people service. Yeah.
Yeah, all people should be polite.
In general, yeah, people should always be polite. That's a really good, not just in the service industry, but everybody. Can you imagine what a great world it would be if just everybody were nice and treated each other with respect? And yeah. Norma, tell us about a time you had to be polite when you didn't want to be polite.
A lot of times.
When my husband family.
With your husband's family? That's a good example. Yeah, that happens a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, good example. I like that example. All right. Moving on along. Fill in the blanks with the word good or well. Number 1, Dania.
Everyone did well on the exam.
Great.
The pie looked good to us.
Good.
You did well on your test.
Good.
He is a good student.
Stacy did not play as good during the second part.
Here I would
of
say
the
well. She didn't
Well.
play well because you're asking the question, you're answering the question how. How did she play? She did not play well.
Oh,
Whoa, the lake looks good on such a hot summer day.
He appears well in spite of his injuries.
do you play the guitar as well as your brother does?
Good.
You did a good job on the test.
Although I grew up in Colorado and I can't ski very well.
Good.
Um,
All right. Nice job. All right. Here's a quick little review of the verb tenses, okay? At this level, you know the infinitive, the simple past, the past continuous, the present continuous, the simple present, and the future, okay? So I want you to write a sentence. Since we're not in person, let's just say a sentence in each tense. Okay, we'll start with you, Sarai. Can you give us a sentence with the verb infinitive?
With walk?
Walk.
Or whatever. Um, mm, I would like to to I would like in no, I would like oh, I would like to walk in and around
So
the
that's
morning.
not the infinitive. I would like to walk.
Yeah, I would like to walk in the mountains later.
Yeah, perfect. How about the simple past tense? Norma, can you give us a sentence in the simple past tense with walked?
I walked yesterday.
Yeah. All right, past continuous, Danya.
I was walking in the park last Friday.
All right, present continuous, Sarai.
I we were walking.
I was walking, but give me in the present tense. Present continuous.
Oh, present. Okay. She's walking. She's walking because she needs exercise every day.
Very good. Simple present, Norma.
Um, he walks every day.
She walks every day. Good. How about the future, Dania?
I will walk at the store.
I will walk to the store.
To the store, yeah.
Ah, you could say I will walk at the store. That works too. Okay, good. All right, so now we've got the verb infinitive talk. What is it in the simple past tense?
Talk.
Talked.
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 Mhm. Talk.
And it's the same. I talked, you talked, we talked, they talked, he talked, etc. No changes in the simple past. What about the past continuous?
Was talking.
I was talking, he was talking, she was talking.
Were talking.
You were talking, we were talking, they were talking. Okay. What about the present continuous?
I am talking.
I am talking.
He's
He, she's talking.
You are.
And you, we are talking.
Good. Simple present tense?
Talk, I, you, we, they talk. He, she talks.
Good. And then the future tense.
Will talk.
All right, very good. All right, so now give me a sentence with each one of these. We'll start this time with you, Norman. With the verb infinitive, give me an example with the word talk.
I will to talk with my mom.
So that would be the future. I will talk. Not the verb infinitive. That's the future. So you could change that to the infinitive by saying something like, I want to talk with my mom, or I need to talk to my mom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, how about the simple past tense, Danya?
I talked with my mom yesterday.
All right, past continuous, Arai.
We're talking with you.
Say that one more time.
We are talking.
Past continuous. We were talking.
Past. Oh, okay. We're talking with you.
Okay. Norman, present continuous.
I am talking right now.
Yeah, you are. Good. Simple present tense, Danya.
I talk a lot.
Okay. And then the future tense, Arai.
I will talk with my husband.
Very good. All right. So now we've got another one of these. Call. Okay. What's the simple past tense for call?
Called.
Call.
Oh,
Good.
mhm.
Past continuous.
Was calling and were calling.
Present continuous.
I am calling, is she, he is
Call.
calling, you, we, they are calling.
Present simple. Simple present.
You, we, they call, and he, she calls.
Future.
Will call.
Yep. All right. So let's do another one of these. Okay. Let's start with you, Sarai. Give me one with the verb infinitive.
I call with my mom. No, sorry. I like to call with my parents every morning.
I like to call my parents every morning. Good. You don't say call with my parents. Just I like to call my parents every morning.
Oh, okay.
All right. Oops, Norma just disappeared. Danya, can you give us one in the simple past?
My husband called me last night.
Okay. Past continuous, Sarai.
I was calling with my boss before class.
Good. Present continuous, Danya.
He's calling his mother.
Good. Present, simple present, Sarai.
I call my friend this morning.
Say that one more time.
Oh, present. Sorry, I said in. I call my friends.
I call my friends. Yeah, good. What about the future, Danya?
I will call my mom after class.
All right, very good. Okay, moving on along. We've just got 11 minutes left, so let's make the most of it. Each versus every. Each and every are very similar, as we've seen. Sometimes they can be interchangeable. Gas prices go up each year. Gas prices go up every year. No difference there. The implied meaning might change a little bit depending on if you want to emphasize the individual item versus the collective group. Each is used for emphasizing the individual item. Each student needs a piece of paper. We're putting the emphasis on the individual student one by one versus every student needs a piece of paper is the collective group. It's more of an emphasis thing. The meaning doesn't really change all that much. The students waited for the test results. Each was nervous. Every one of them was nervous. There are some important differences to note, however. Each can be followed by the word of and a plural noun. However, the word every cannot be used with the word of or with plural nouns. Each student needs a piece of paper. Each of the students need a piece of paper. Okay, those are both correct sentences. What you cannot say is every of the students or every student. Okay, and this is just more structural, grammatical stuff for us here. Each can be used when there are only two items. She wears bracelets on each wrist. The traveler carried a suitcase in each hand. If there are more than two items, you can either use each or every. There is a bathroom in every room. There's a bathroom in each room. You cannot say every if you only have two items. Every is generally used for regular events. I drink coffee every morning. I see the doctor every year. Although it would not be incorrect to use each in these circumstances also. It just sounds a little odd, but it's technically correct. All right, let's practice with this. Norma, you're back. Let's start with you. Norma, number one.
Every Sunday morning, I have a cup of coffee while I read the newspaper.
Very good. Number two, Dania.
I have to clean my house every week or it gets very dirty.
Very good. Number three, Sarai.
My sister has read every book by the author J.K. Rowling.
All right, number four, Norma.
Each of the clients asked to be contacted by phone.
Good.
Leticia gave each of her daughters a necklace for Christmas.
Great.
He reads the newspaper every morning.
I love every movie Steven Spielberg ever made.
Good.
The Malbec and Merlot are each good options of wine with a steak.
Very good. Nice job with that. Take turns asking each other these questions. Number one, Sarai asked Norma.
Norma, what are some things that you do every morning, evening, or weekend?
I do breakfast every morning.
I make breakfast every morning?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, good. And what about every evening?
I do dinner.
I make dinner?
Yeah.
I make dinner? Yeah. You don't want to say do dinner. You say I make dinner.
Oh, I make dinner.
And what about every weekend?
Every weekend.
Every weekend. Um, um, to eat out.
I eat out every weekend? Okay, good. Norma asked number two to Dania.
Dania, how many children do you have? Does each of them have her own room?
I have 3 children, and 2 of them have uh, uh, his room, his own room,
Okay. And then
and
one of them shares with you. All right.
the little one,
Uh-huh.
the little one is in my room.
The youngest one shares a room with you. Okay.
Uh-huh. The youngest. Okay.
All right. Number three to Dania. Ask number three to Sarai.
Sarai, do you have a favorite author? Did you read every book written by him, her?
No, I don't have a favorite author. I like um, different authors. I like the books, no the author or.
Okay.
How often do you check your phone during the day, Norma?
I really check often when I have something.
I'm sorry, Norma. I'm having a hard time hearing.
Something
Kind of freezing
very
up.
important.
I'm sorry, Norma. Are you there, Norma? I don't know. The connection froze up on Norma. How often do you check your phone during the day, Dania?
I check every time my phone.
All the time. I check my phone all the time.
All the time.
Yeah, I check my phone a lot too.
I check all the time or a lot.
Yeah. Sarai, how many bedrooms are there in your house?
Just one bedroom.
Just one bedroom? Okay, good. Does your bedroom have a bathroom?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you press the button for Spanish every time you call customer service, Danya?
Yes, I press the button for Spanish
Oh,
every
come
time.
on. Now you have to press English. English.
Not right now, not right now.
Yes. All right, guys. Do lesson number 7 for homework and start studying. We're going to have a midterm exam very soon, okay? So make sure you are studying, okay?
David, I don't have this book.
You don't have the book for intermediate level 3? Okay. I can send you the digital copy, or I would have to send it to you in the mail. Sarai, which do you prefer? For the digital or the hard copy?
You have a physical?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I prefer physical.
Okay. Do you ever come to Montbello? No. I can send it to you. Send me an email after class to make sure that I have your address.
Okay.
Because did you say you just moved?
Yes.
Or you're moving this weekend, so yeah.
I moved Thursday, so I can send it my new address.
Send me an email with your new address so I can send you the copy of the book. Okay, Sarai?
Yes, thank you so much.
Could you send one for me to teacher?
Okay, send me your address, Norma, so I can send you the book, okay?
Thank you so much.
All right, guys. Real quick, special announcements. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so we do a free tutoring on Wednesdays from 3 to 4. On Friday, we have our conversation practice from 10 to 11. So if you're available and you want to come, send me an email so I can send you the login instructions, okay? You might as well come. And then this is the last week of class before our summer break. Next week, there's no class. We are going to take a vacation, okay? Refresh the brains. Monday, June 29th through Sunday, July 5th, no class. Starting back again on Monday, July 6th. Okay, so no class next week. Let's make the most of this week. Study, study, study. We have class again on Thursday, and then we'll have a little break. So do everything you can to keep it going this week, and then you can take some time, okay?
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Thank you. See you.
See you on Thursday. Thank you for class. Bye.
Bye.